Digital Marketing 101. What exactly is digital marketing? A lot of people that want to try digital marketing for their businesses or for their companies or for their brands don't really know. They don't really understand exactly what it is or what it entails. So that's what we shall be talking about today. Digital Marketing 101. We are starting from the very beginning. We're going to be looking at what digital marketing is. So, let me introduce myself. My name is Winfred, and I am the head digital marketing strategist and trainer here at Tag Creative Digital Marketing. And today, like I said, we will be looking at the basics of digital marketing. And this is a channel where you can come to learn the who, the what, the why, and the how of digital marketing. Will be sharing with you so many lessons and so many tips to help you grow your business online. So if you're a business owner, if you're an aspiring entrepreneur, or you are thinking about venturing into the world of digital marketing, then this is definitely the channel for you. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. What is digital marketing? Digital marketing, let's demystify it. So I feel like in order to fully understand what digital marketing is, the best place to start would be by defining what marketing is. What marketing is in general without the digital. So what is marketing in general? So, marketing is the act of getting people interested in your company's products or services. If you have a product, if you have a service, if you have a brand, if you have anything that you want to offer out there, then you want as many people to know about it, right? So, that act, anything that you try to do to get people aware of what you are offering, that act of getting people to know about your products or your services or your brand, or whatever it is that you have to sell or offer, that act of getting people interested in what you're offering is known as marketing. And marketing has always been about connecting with your audience or your target customers in the right place and at the right time. That is what the essence of marketing is. Anything that you try to do to promote your products, anything that you try to do to get people aware, anything, basically building brand awareness, anything that you try to do to educate people about your products, how they are made, how they are packaged, how, as in, you just basically want to do everything possible to project your product or your brand or your service or your company in a positive light, so that when the customer needs what you have to offer, then you will be the first person that they think about, right? That is what marketing is. Anything that you do to try and generate awareness to promote your brand is referred to marketing. So now that we have an understanding of what marketing is, what that is, the process of getting people aware, then let's add the term digital to the mix. So digital marketing, we already know that marketing is a process of getting people interested in your company's products or your services. So digital marketing, which is also known as online marketing, deals with any marketing efforts that you undertake digitally. Anything that you try to do to build awareness for your brand, anything that you try to do to promote your brand, anything that you try to do to put yourself out there so that people know more about you online, is referred to as digital marketing. And digital marketing is the act of marketing products and services through digital channels such as social media, SEO, email, and e-commerce. If you have an online shop, if you have a website, there's no way you can't do digital marketing, because how will people know about your products or your services, right? So businesses leverage these digital channels to connect with current and prospective customers. So anything that you do to get people interested in your company's products or services digitally is referred to as digital marketing. Now, why is digital marketing important? Why does it matter? In today's culture, where we are getting more and more connected to the internet, it is almost impossible to ignore digital marketing as a business owner. Like, seriously. The economy alone since the pandemic broke out has shifted to a digital fast environment. So even if you do not want to do any digital marketing for your business or for your brand, you're kind of forced to do it. And if you're not doing it, then your competitors definitely are. And knowing that, how can you not invest in, like, you just are kind of forced to do it. You have no option because your customers are online and you have to go where your customers are. If you want people to become aware of your products or your services, you go where they are, and that's where people are online. People are online these days. Just as the online world has become more relevant and necessary to the functioning of our modern society, digital marketing has also become essential to the success of modern businesses. If you want to operate a business in today's modern society, then there's no way you can't not use or rely on digital marketing. And it's even really hard for me to believe that up until recently, and that's mostly because of the pandemic, some businesses, even large established companies, were still getting away with neglecting their online presence, and they can't do that anymore. For better or worse, this crisis has been a wake up call, and many businesses around the world and around the country are now looking for ways to reach customers digitally. And that is what digital marketing is. That is what it entails. Anything that you do to try and reach customers, anything that you do to try and promote yourself, anything that you do to try and educate your customers in a digital manner, that can be termed as digital marketing. And like we talked about earlier when we were defining what marketing is in general, marketing has always been about connecting with your audience in the right time and the right place. And today, that means that you need to go where your audience is, and you need to go where your audience is already spending time, and that is on the internet. If you are a business that exists, if you are an aspiring business owner, digital marketing is absolutely essential for your business today. It is how people become aware of you. It is how people learn about you. It is how people decide whether you are worth buying from or not. Because most people start their research online, and if someone goes online and they search for your brand and nothing comes up, then it's like suspect. It's like no one is going to do business with you, right? So you have to be online. You have to make an effort to make sure that you are visible online. Just think about it. When most people start businesses, one of the very first things that they do is open social media accounts for their businesses. And if they're not opening social media accounts, then they are posting about it, hoping that someone will notice and call them when they need that thing that they have posted about. And without realizing it, that act of posting about your business, about your brand, about this idea that you have, you are essentially marketing yourself online. The act of using social media to make people aware of your products or your services, you are already marketing yourself digitally. So you have been taking part in digital marketing, and maybe you don't even realize it. And it's become routine for customers to conduct research and make purchases online. As in, just this week, I have looked up places, as in, it's not just business owners that rely on digital marketing. Of course, business owners use the bulk of digital marketing to promote themselves, but customers also rely on digital marketing to find the products and the services that they need, right? If if it's become so routine for customers to just jump on Google and carry out research and make purchases online. Like, I was just this week, birthday cakes for my son because his birthday is coming up. I have looked for a cheap carpet on Instagram because this cold is just ridiculous, because there's an area in my house that is so cold. I dread walking there every time. And so I just went on Instagram and I tried finding affordable carpets on Instagram. And I've looked up an exterminator on Google. Like, everything that you want is available. So it's not just businesses that rely on digital marketing to survive. It's also customers that have become so dependent on this thing to find the product that they need, find the services that they need. So it goes both ways. Both businesses and customers need digital marketing. So as a business owner, why should you invest in digital marketing? As I've said, at this stage in life, we are living in a very, very digital, we are living in a digital world. You can't ignore digital marketing anymore. If you do ignore digital marketing, then you're doing it to your detriment, because how are people going to know about your products or your services if you're not marketing yourself online, which is where most people are? Then how are you getting people to walk through the door? Yes, you can do word of mouth, but that will only do so much. At some point, you will run out of people to mouth to. You will run out of people to tell about your business, and eventually, everyone eventually turns online one way or another. You will find yourself going online to do digital marketing. So at this stage in life, digital marketing is vital for your business and for you to generate awareness for your brand. It seems like every other brand these days has a website, and if they don't have a website, they at least, at the very, very least, they have a social media presence, or they have an ad strategy. They have a budget they've set aside to run ads. So, and digital content and marketing is becoming so commonplace. It's becoming so common. It's becoming so acceptable that customers now even expect it, and they rely on it as a way to learn about brands, as a way to educate themselves. So if you're not marketing your business online, then what are you doing to get people interested in your products or services? Because most people are online. So if you're not reaching them there, then what exactly are you doing to ensure that your business grows? Do you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? How are you getting people interested in your products, right? So if you're not using digital marketing, what else are you doing? That's why digital marketing is not a luxury anymore. It used to be that you could get away with just word of mouth and it would work. But that's not the world that we live in anymore. So digital marketing is not a luxury anymore. It is an absolute necessity. It is an investment that you have to make. It is an investment of both time and money. So just like you set aside money for your stock to replenish your stock, just like you set aside money for your rent, if you have a physical shop, then you must also set aside a budget for digital marketing. Even if you don't have a physical shop, if you sell your products exclusively on Instagram, I would argue, need a marketing budget more than a person with a brick and mortar store, because your business is online. So you must you must market yourself online in order to get the people that you are trying to attract, right? That makes sense, because that's the fastest and the best way to attract customers. And I mean, these digital channels they're already available to us. YouTube is already available to us. Social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, these are channels that are already available to us. Google, this is a tool that customers use every day to research products and services. So if you're not doing everything possible to ensure that customers find you on Google, then don't you think you're doing yourself a great disservice? Don't you think that you're doing your business a great disservice? Because 80% of the time, if someone doesn't go on Instagram or Facebook to look for a product, majority, almost everyone does a Google search. So if someone searches for a product or a service that you provide on Google, will they find you? And if they don't find you, then what are you doing to ensure that the next time someone comes to look for a product or a service that you can provide, that they do indeed find you? So that is why digital marketing is important. It is not a luxury. It is literally the fastest and the best way to attract customers. And I mean, like I said, these channels are already available. So why aren't you utilizing them? Why aren't you doing your best to fully make use of these channels to grow your business, to grow your brand, to attract more clients, and advance yourself, do whatever it is that you want to do, whether it's to scale, whether it's to look for partnerships, use these digital channels because they're already there, right? So you might as well use them. So that is what digital marketing is in a nutshell. We've broken down what marketing is. We've added digital to the mix. So now we know what digital marketing is. Now let's look at what is the opposite of digital marketing. I mean, before digital marketing came around, there must have been something, right? So what is the opposite of digital marketing? The opposite of online marketing is offline marketing. In other words, any form of marketing that exists offline is the opposite of digital marketing. Offline marketing is also commonly known as traditional marketing, and traditional marketing includes print, magazine ads, direct mail, billboards, TV commercials, radio, newspaper ads, and other forms of non digital media. Traditional marketing is not only one of the oldest forms of marketing, but it is also one of the most researched. And everyone encounters some form of traditional marketing in their everyday life. Every day, every single day, you are encountering digital marketing, whether it's getting mail, whether it's getting those coupons, whether it's seeing an ad on the newspaper, whether it's seeing a billboard, whether it's seeing a TV commercial, those are all forms of traditional marketing, and we engage with traditional marketing every day. If you have walked on a Kenyan road, then you have probably been encountering traditional marketing all your life, all day long, right? It is those witch doctor posters on the electricity poles, and the super electric billboards in town. Like, it almost seems like if you're in the CBD and you turn your eye, in every corner you'll see a billboard, as in their flyers, business cards, radio ads, TV ads. All those are examples of traditional marketing. So if there's already traditional marketing, why not just stick with traditional marketing? Why not just, do what people have been doing for centuries? Like, one, the reason why traditional marketing is no longer as popular as it used to be is, one, most people are already online. As in, if you have a target audience in mind, if you have a specific group of people that you want to reach, I can assure you that they are online. There is a very, very good chance, a high likelihood, that your audience, the people that you want to reach, are online. You want to sell baby clothes, you will find moms online. You want to sell pills for baby boomers, you will find those people online. You want to reach teenagers, you will find almost any generational group, any age, any target audience, you will find online. And not just find them, you will be able to find them and connect with them a lot more easily than you would offline or through traditional marketing. Like, just think about it. When is the last time you personally connected with a newspaper ad? Right? When is the last time but with something digital like influencer marketing, the connection is instant. The connection is instant, and you can act on it right away. If you see an influencer wearing a wig that is really, really nice, and they're telling you this wig is from blah, 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 that is an instant connection that has been made. In traditional marketing, do you know how many billboards, how many newspaper ads you would need to run to build that kind of connection? So many. So that is where digital marketing beats traditional marketing. One, most people are already online, and it is so easy to connect with them, and not just connect with them, do so emotionally, on an emotional level. And like we all know, people buy with emotion. People buy with emotion, and then they try to justify their purchases with logic, right? So emotion is such a big driver to your sales, and digital marketing allows you to instantly connect with your audience emotionally. Number two, traditional advertising is not as effective as digital marketing. And Lots of businesses these days, especially big companies, they pay for billboards. They continue paying for billboards. And I'm assuming that they keep paying for these billboards because it works. I mean, you can't be paying for something and it's not working. So for one reason or another, I mean, people are still paying for billboards, and lots of them. I mean, there's so many billboards in Nairobi. But the thing about billboards, I'm not saying they're not effective. It's just that not they're less effective than digital marketing. Traditional marketing has become less and less effective with every passing day, and you can see it. You can see it happening right before our eyes. Like, just do me a favor, just take a minute and stop. Right, where if you are in a mat, just take a look around you. If you are in a car, just if you're in a car with other people, you probably notice that almost everyone is on their phone these days. Like, almost everyone is on there. Even if they're just walking down the street, there's a very likelihood that someone is on their phone, and you'll notice it. Right, it's like a virus. Everyone is looking down on their phone. And even now, chances are there's someone next to you that is looking at their phone. As in, that's just the world that we live in. So if everyone is looking down on their phone, how many people are actually seeing those billboards that have been paid for? How many people are actually seeing the newspaper ads that people are paying for, the classifieds? When is the last time you went to the back of a newspaper to look for a product or a service that you need? You know what I mean? So it is not that traditional marketing is not effective. I'm just saying that digital marketing is a lot more effective than traditional marketing because everyone is on their phones these days. So you have to go where they are. Digital, you have to go where they are. Traditional marketing still works, right? Like I said, there must be a reason these companies are paying for them. However, such marketing tactics aren't as effective as they used to be because the world is digital. And if you want to reach your target audience, then the best place to go would be digital. Go wherever it is that they are because no one is looking up at those billboards. I'm sorry, no one is. Your billboard has to be really, 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 really good, and it has to capture your target audience's attention so strongly because as soon as they see it, they're going to be distracted by something else on their phone, or they're going to be distracted by something else, by another company that is trying just as hard as you to gain their attention. So digital marketing is the best way to appear in front of your audience constantly, all the time, because that is where they're hanging out anyways. Three, traditional advertising is more expensive than digital marketing any day, anytime. Newspaper ads, radio ads, TV billboards, those things do not come cheap. Those things are, a billboard is an investment, quite a hefty investment. Billboards are not cheap. Newspaper ads are not cheap. TV commercials are not cheap, right? So those things require a hefty investment, and that's the exact opposite of digital marketing, right? Most businesses start making marketing and making sales through social media because it's mostly free. And when you're just getting started, all you have to do is invest a lot of your time to get the eyeballs on your product. If you want your products or services to be seen and you don't have a budget, you can successfully market yourself on social media just by using content alone, right? And to create content, you mostly just need a little bit of money to invest in a few equipment here and there, and then your time. That is what will mostly eat. That is what will mostly cost you to set up your digital marketing when you are getting started and you don't have a huge budget. But traditional marketing, you can't just be a new business and then you are paying for a billboard. Like, what's wrong with you? It doesn't work like that, right? And if you do decide that, okay, this social media marketing thing, I want to take it to a higher level, you can decide, okay, now I'm ready to start paying for ads. And you investing as little as 500 bob in a Facebook ad can make you sales. If you do it right, and if you target your ad properly, you will get sales. I know business owners who invest 500 shillings a week, and they do get customers from that 500 shillings a week. So it's not like traditional marketing, which requires an upfront heavy hefty investment. Digital marketing is the exact opposite. Number four, traditional marketing is also a lot more unreliable compared to digital marketing. A lot of marketers, ask any digital marketer and they'll tell you traditional marketing is very unreliable, because once you pay for a newspaper ad, you can't edit it. And if you want to edit it, it will cost you, right? Once it's out there, it's out there. Yeah? You can't edit a newspaper print ad once it's been printed. So alternatively, if you do decide, okay, I'm going to record a TV commercial or I'm going to record a radio ad, if you recorded the wrong percentage discount on that sale radio ad that you've recorded, you can't change it. You can't. So that's why I'm saying traditional marketing is a lot more unreliable than digital marketing is. Also, with traditional marketing is very hard to track and measure. You cannot track most traditional marketing efforts. When you run a Facebook ad, you can see exactly how many people saw your ads, as well as which actions were taken when someone saw your ad. Did someone click on your ad, come to your online shop, add to cart, but did not finish paying? You will be able to see all that with a Facebook ad. You'll be able to see exactly how many people clicked on your ad. You'll be able to see exactly how many people clicked on your ad and visited your email address or visited your website. All that information is available for you to measure and track, such that if you are doing a campaign and it's not working, you will be able to see that, hey, this campaign is not working, so let's stop. And you stop before you waste any more money. But you can't do that with a billboard. First of all, you won't be able to count exactly how many people have seen your ad, so you can't quantify your return on investment. If you post a newspaper ad, you won't be able to see how many people have clicked on that ad. You won't be able to see how many impressions that ad has generated, how many people actually saw your ad. You can't. You can't measure that. You can't measure that with most traditional marketing efforts. If you're paid for a billboard, thousands, hundreds of thousands for a billboard, and that billboard is not performing well, it is not generating results, it is not bringing you any new business, you won't be able to know. You won't be able to, one, know that it is not working until it is too late, and two, you won't be able to do something different. Like, you can't boost a billboard. You can't. You can't boost a billboard that is not performing well. Traditional marketing is still a very realistic and important way to market certain businesses. I am not denying that. But digital marketing is becoming the number one revenue driver for most businesses, because we live in a digital world. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying digital marketing is perfect, right? Digital marketing does have disadvantages. There are disadvantages to digital marketing that exist. So, like, for example, digital marketing depends on technology, and sometimes technology breaks. When social media sites go down, you have no choice but to wait it out. If today Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg woke up and decided that he's done, he's out, peace out, I'm done with Facebook, and your primary source of business is Facebook, you have a Facebook shop, you have a Facebook catalog, and Facebook is like, we are out. There's nothing you will do. There's nothing you can do. So digital marketing does have its disadvantages. Another thing with digital marketing is security. It's a lot easier to get hacked online. So I'm not saying that digital marketing is perfect over traditional marketing. I'm just saying that digital marketing is a lot more effective than traditional marketing. So there you have it. That is a basic understanding of digital marketing, a basic but very, very detailed explanation of what digital marketing is and how it is different from traditional marketing. So I hope this gave you a little insight into what digital marketing is. And if you have any digital marketing questions, please ask them below. I will be sharing digital marketing lessons and videos like this every single week. So if you are keen on upping your digital marketing game or learning digital marketing for your business and doing it well, I highly recommend that you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you can see our new lessons as soon as we release them. So thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in our next lesson.